Hello all. I've just got my mic working. So yeah, let's go. Here's pre-season for the F1 tier. It's the second race, first race of course, earlier this week. But yeah. Main thing to look out for is how there's a different driver lineup to the race earlier this week. In AlphaTauri there's a completely different driver. There's also a different driver in Mercedes. You would expect them to be the actual drivers who lined up against their teammates, but instead it's a reserve. Same with McLaren. They are wrecking one of their reserve driver. At the moment, Extra Game tops the session by quite a safe distance, about 2 tenths. He should be fine for now. But yeah, there's Sam going slow in the Williams, as Extra Game is now going out on Inters to try and get Inters pole, which is a theme in this. Each race you will have a pole position point and a Inters pole position point. So yeah. Hello, whoever's just joined. Glad to have you with us today for the pre-season. It is a mystery GP for F2. No, not F2, F1. And yeah, we're currently on board with Jezza, who is an F2 driver racing as a reserve. So, what you will see across the course of the season is that all F2 drivers can be F1 reserves. And yeah. I'm going to see if there's anyone else who's possibly able to race who is online, but at the moment no one is, so yeah. Currently we wait. And round goes Jezza into the penultimate corner. I believe he's going to pit. Yes, he does. You of course see Ned Talks Tech, who is on his way out. He hasn't done a lap on the Inters, so he's now going out on softs to do a lap. Down goes Ned. When the pit lane does quieten, well, when the track does quieten down, so probably after this run, I will disappear for, quite frankly, the remainder of quali. So, yeah. Just to do some things quickly while we have the opportunity. Hello, if you're new, do like and subscribe, share the stream with others, as yeah, you're only here in time for the action of qualifying. And if you haven't worked out, we're still on F1 23, so cars are quite outdated, but it is purely due to lack of interest in F1 24 for the majority of our drivers for the foreseeable future. next season, which will come after a long deserved break for the drivers, will be on F1 24, so do stay tuned till then. Do not lose interest just because we're on a different game. We still have the same value as any other league. Most leagues are following our footsteps, so it ain't like we're the outlier. But yeah, Ned Talks Tech now on a lap. I will talk you through this. He goes nice and wide, brakes about the 50 and just shimmies through, pushes the track to its very limits, left, right, swooping round to just ride that left curb and into turn 5, where infamously Verstappen went on to win the 21 championship. As yeah, through goes Ned. Down the back straight, DRS wide open, had a slight tweak there on the opening, but all the way down the straight, top speed, hit speed trap. Toby fastest man out there by 2 tenths over Bilal Larson as Ned Talks Tech goes wide and keeps pushing along. What can he do? He's done a 53.7 in sector 2 as it's really heating up now. Triple right hand into heavy braking. Nicely does it. He avoids the outside curb to avoid impairing his run. And what a line through there. A bit wide though. Luckily getting away with it. That's very wide into the out of the penultimate corner, through the final corner. What can he do? Only 6th fastest. And we will tune in with, well, probably one of my favourite drivers, ex-teammate with him in F1 and F2 for the whole duration of his career really. I was alongside him in the very first season, and where we had full teams, and then in the second season we stayed alongside but both moved to a new team of Red Bull, and also raced alongside each other in a what's it called, Formula 2 car, which we will be doing the same of for next season, which does start tomorrow guys, so do turn your noties on. As yes, Sam starts a run, pushing very hard through turn 1, as there's Ned who's gone off, probably to take evasive action, but still he has gone off. Don't know if there's damage, but anyways, we go back to the Williams we want to adore as he goes down the back straight again. DRS wide open, pushing, trying to seek out all the extra time he can. Will it be enough? And he's invalidated another lap, just purely getting worse. And yeah, just chaos on track. And while I have the opportunity, I will disappear, so I will leave you all for the rest of quali so you can watch the chaos unravel. If I ain't back by then, I will chuck you with the Red Bull of Alpha MV1, who dominated F2 pre-season the other day, with the highlights coming out tomorrow before the F2 race, half hour before. So see you then. Well, I am back in time for final runs of quali. As yeah, we see it all unravel. Sam about to cross, what can he do? He only goes third fastest. Bilal Arsel literally about to cross the line. He tops it, and then finally Alfie MV1. Can he knock extra off the front row? Or will he miss out? Looks like he's only gone second. So yeah, he will knock extra off that front row. Well, that's a 10th end for you lot, but I missed half of it. And as you see, just like the Hungarian one, Toby has disqualified himself, which is because he wants to do a last to question mark, and Royal Council 6 seconds off the pace as Mercedes reserve. Let's get into the actual thing in about 40 seconds. Oh yeah, any second now they will line up on the grid for the race. And away we go here in Abu Dhabi as Bilal Arsel leads away with Alfie second, and there's Jez around. I believe he got clipped by Ned, but that's him round early on. That's probably putting him out of the race for the foreseeable future, unless something goes wrong. As yeah, Sam makes a miraculous move as they go 3 wide. So just watching this wobble going down the main straight. Not Alfie. Right, extra goes deep, and Toby will get the switch back on him. Fastest man in quali until he disqualified himself. Now up to P5. Off the line. As Ned trying to find a way past everyone. Alfie going for another win to add to his book of successes. He looks for it and Bilal. They've clipped on Bilal, who's gone round. That has literally been the second victim to spin in this race. And that will cause quite a bit of tension between two drivers. As yeah, Toby already P4. And he's gone wide there in turn 1. Sam now being under pressure from Ned. He will hold on for now, but they keep banging the wheels as Sam tries to fend off on the inside. Toby now lines up for an overtaking. He has battery to deploy, and he will do so. Sam and Ned still going at it. Tusks against tusks here as they go down main straight. Here into the chicane. Alfie's hit a bollard for good measure. Toby's had a wobble of oversteer. Extra tries going through as him and Alfie clash. Ned now leads, and Extra Gamers now trying to do something. This has been absolute chaos. As they went through it first, Toby went I'm better than this. I'll just go around the outside and try. So he will lose a place now. As the race goes on. Toby trying to find a place where he can send it. This has literally been a great race so far. And there we see Alfie and Extra collide. They are no strangers to it, but in comes Extra only on lap 2. He must be going hard to the end, otherwise he may have just made the wrong call in terms of strap. As Toby goes off in turn 1, brings out yellows as Bilal now chasing after him. The race is on, and probably will be for a long while. And down the main straight, Sam without DRS, Ned with DRS. As he goes down the inside, looks for it. How will Sam play it? He'll just try and hang on there. Ned overtakes, but Sam gets DRS here. He is going to gain, but will gaining be enough? As Toby lines up a move, just like Sam. By this time Toby will do it before the corner. Whereas Sam follows through and just sits there watching. Bilal has just done Alfie too. But will Alfie send it? He looked tempted, but he knows better of himself. As we see it all kick off now in Abu Dhabi. As there's a yellow for Royal Council who has spun. And there is some damage just off the track. That's probably from the Mercedes. And that will be a pain. As Bilal has also spun. Something really is not right here to see so many victims of the same act. As Jez has almost lost it. It's really difficult for some reason. No one's getting it easy. As there's Bilal. As Sam and Ned go wheel to wheel once more. Ned and Sam collide. Ned powers through. Sam will get DRS again. As they come down the back straight. As there's Toby lurking in the background. As Sam goes around the outside. Lovely move so far, but will Ned hang on? Yes, he will. Or will he? Sam now powering through. Down the inside. There's Ned. Well, we've ruined that battle, but you know what I'm on about. As Sam just thinks strategic about this. He's thinking I can get him next lap. And also, there's this man catching. So he does not want to put Toby on the back of the two. Who has had a really good race, not to deny him. He started 8th and missed all the chaos. He's risen up to P3. As Ned's almost lost it there. He's going to become like the 20th victim so far. But there's Sam, he's going to get it. He's got DRS. He's now setting one up. Ready to push. Rear wing wide open. Gaining. Pulls to the inside. And closes the door before braking. And there's Royal, who's tweaking a bit. But there's Ned. DRS now wide open. This is an almighty battle going on for the lead. As they now go wheel to wheel. Through there. Sam, of course, let him back by. And back to chasing the lead. This is probably the most Williams will ever have screen time, so do stay tuned if you're a massive Williams fan. But either way. Now, the two Williams, second and third. Sam, somewhat hoping Toby can catch up, just so they can both attack NevTalks Tech together. Well, we kind of have to feel sorry for this Mercedes, who is in a world of his own back there, could be lapped on debut. As Ned's made a little error, surely that's going to just keep Sam in DRS range, who will not be upset at all with that. He will want that DRS. It will just pull him along this straight. Despite he's falling back, he's now giving his teammate a bit of a tow as he's getting ready to pounce once more. Through the left, makes a sharp turn to the right, almost loses it and still has DRS but no battery. Well, I thought he still had DRS, but he will miss out. He will now let the world champion through, but instead of watching that, because it's boring, you can watch the Red Bull. And yeah, he's doing quite a solid drive, P4 at the moment. I say that and he goes wide. There's Bilal, who's just trying to lure himself back in. Without a shadow of doubt, he's kind of had a rocky race so far. But yeah, Sam losing to his own teammate now, in terms of time. And yeah, Toby now set off to hunt down Ned. Will he pull something off and win the second pre-season race, or will he sit back and relax and enjoy the show? DRS claimed by Toby, and now he will push as hard as he ever has before. And now down the straight, he's gaining, but not enough for a serious overtake. He will gain a lot more under braking. Left, right, gets the footed floor a lot better. You can see he was managing wheel spin by keeping himself in 4th gear, and now that's going to pull him by as he goes into the lead of this race. How quickly will he pull away now? Because surely he has had it easy. Regardless of that, Ned hanging on now, trying to keep within range. Try and do Ferrari a favour, but if you saw there, a little wobble, but so does Toby. Ned also drifting through the exit. It's really, how do I put it, difficult to try and stay on the road by the looks of it. We've seen Bilal spin twice, Alfie spin, Royal Council spin twice, Jezza spin and almost spin again, Ned also almost spin, Toby's almost spin about 4 times over. Everyone's been on the edge of crashing, so I'm not surprised it's not been an easy race for anyone. But really, excellence just shines through, and experience, as Toby will lead by 8 seconds here. Sam now sitting in the background, as you can tell, as Ned also falls out of DRS range of Toby, who is just flying in that Williams. He's got no regrets at all. He's like, this is just a massive confidence booster for the first race tomorrow at 4 PM. So do come back and watch that. Yes, a lot of promo, but it's been quite a dull race whenever no one's been near. But anyways, we will flick over to this, as Bilal and Alfie go wheel to wheel. Alfie will hold place. Bilal getting a bit frisky there. He's annoyed that Alfie spun him on lap 1. So he's going to push him just to let him know, I am back for revenge, mate. As they get perilously close. He's now getting ready to go under the bridge. They almost tapped. Could have been a recreation of the first lap, which put Bilal out of the race quite early on. But now he's catching. He's like, I'm better than him. Just let me at him. They're going to overtake into turn 1, which is rare here. As he goes down the inside. Lovely move. And just for good measure, closes the door on Alfie. And that takes him wide. Alfie now getting ready to pounce back. He will get DRS here. Toby flying away already 3.5 seconds to his name, as Bilal has a little twitch on the exit. Alfie going to try and catch, but not willing to try and follow Bilal for the toe. Instead he's going to pull to the inside, but gets covered off. Lovely does it by Bilal. Alfie tries switchbacking. Difference in lines. But yeah, it's a very laggy battle here. But more or less, they're getting the job done really. That's an odd move, but probably contender for overtake of the race. Oh, pushing Bilal out wide. That's a very interesting line. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't think that's in track limits. But anyways, back to Sam, who's trying to now get Williams a 1-2 more than anything. He's like, I'll let Toby win this, I'll just get a 1-2 for us. As, yeah, he will start catching again. He's now within the DRS range. We also have Bilal still following Alfie. But for now, I think it's more interesting to fight over a podium position. Just my preference, but don't know about you lot. Whoever is in chat, please do comment down below who you hope will win. We want to see your predictions as a part of the Cryptic Racing League, ran by myself on Cryptic. But yeah, Ned has told us through quali, wow, I am rusty. Despite that, he is fighting really well for P2. Yeah. But despite that, let's admire this. Royal Council, I believe, has left probably too far back, or he's a lost interest, or he thinks his AI, which is 80 AI difficulty, will do better. But that's yeah, just me. But more or less, Bilal has got the job done on Alfie. As you see, a familiar face. He's just been in the background of almost every battle we've had in the pre-season. In Hungary, he just sat back relaxed and always perked up at some point in almost any battle we watched. So yeah, in comes Bilal, early pit stop. Alfie versus Extra. They go wheel to wheel into turn 1. Or not. The illusion was wheel to wheel, but Sam has spun it. He's gone round. And that is surely frustrating. As yeah, down the inside goes Sam on Extra. But yeah, he will hold off. DRS wide open, he breezes past. He breezes past. And now, Extra and Alfie just sitting back. And now, they will both have DRS on Sam. What will happen here? Gaining. Well, Extras can't say the same with Alfie. But Sam will hold on. Extra will go down the inside though. We will watch this as Extras hit the wall. He's had a moment, and that's took him to the wall. Yikes. That is not pretty at all. Well, in comes Alfie to the pit lane. And we have Toby with a demanding lead of 14 seconds already, which makes it certain he can win on a 2-stopper if he wanted. Extra catching Sam once more, keep rear wing wide open, ready to overtake at any cost. And he's hit Sam under braking. That's going to force him deep. That will allow him, but you'll know what's happened to Ned. I believe he's gone off. safety car. And that is for Alfie, who has crashed in the chicane. But that will neutralise everything. If we remember back to the Hungarian pre-season, there was quite a lot of safety cars in that. But regardless, yeah, this is going to be a common thing. Well, 3 pit stops galore. And we will just follow Royal Council, who has disconnected, but just to let the Merc have some glory here. Because to be honest, it's not likely this season. Yeah, Alfie out of the race. 1 DNF. Whereas in Hungary, I don't even think we had one. Which just shows Abu Dhabi is a track to claim its victims. As the leader now picks. In the Williams. Well, Ned has said he is no longer rusty, and Jeremy, or Jezza, has said it's been an okay race. Apparently there was 2 DNFs in Hungary. Thank you for the correction. But yeah, one of them was the Ferrari of Ned, apparently. I do not recall that, but thanks for the info. Well, at least he's having a far better race for Ferrari today. In 2nd place. It's not going that poorly so far. For those who are new, again, subscribe. Search us up on YouTube if you really get that bored. Just search us up on YouTube. We do YouTube short content. Last season we saw shorts of the races which happened. Well, most of them. And yeah, we will see a lot more of that this season, as we will get race highlights and YouTube shorts of the F1 and F2. So do stay tuned. But yeah, look at that. Williams first and the Mercedes are last. This is literally F1 flipped on its head. On the basis Ferrari have a really bad day, which is, to be honest, every day. Safety car lights still on, and the queue is slowly but surely forming. Jeds are now catching, and then so is Bilal also. And for now, there's the AlphaTauri, and here's the McLaren, who have both now just reached the back of the queue. And I will be dead honest with you lot. We may be here for a while. Still 40 seconds down the road for the mark. But yeah, that's motorsport for you. And if we compare Bilal on mediums, Jez on hards, Sam on hards, Extra on hards, Ned on hards, and Toby on mediums, surprised none of them are on softs, as they could probably take them to the end over 14 laps. So, this is what Alfie said. Sam lunged the Ferrari into a tight corner, smashing my wing and then causing me to rear-end Toby. And then I pit, and it didn't change his wing, so he retired. Big question is, why did he crash and cause that safety car? Or was it really just so he was out of the race sooner? But anyways, it adds a layer of tension because it bunches everyone up and it's basically a grand reset, as now anyone apart from really Royal can win. But regardless, it will be another lap, then we restart. And we follow through into turn 1. But anyways, big thing we need to look at is just how good this has been. We cannot deny any of this racing. It has been amazing. Well, this could be a very difficult race to determine. Well, maybe not anymore with Jezza's penalty. That's one less man to worry about. And safety car in this lap. When will Toby run away? When he does run away, he will win, of course, but yeah. We are about to go underway here. As it will all kick off now. When will Toby run? He runs now, as everyone follows behind. And we are back underway here in the Cryptic Racing League. As we have Toby who leads extra to Ned, to Sam, to Jezza, to Bilal Arsel. As you see Jezza going wide. But will extra lunge here? Or will he sit back? But no, Ned will. He will take the lead. Take second. Extra and Ned now possibly going all too ill into turn 6. If you can't see, there they are on track map and there they are on the track. And they all follow in unison. Well, we have just had a half decent start. Extra and Ned swapping places. Apart from that, kind of smooth sailing for the leader. He didn't really have any threat at all to avert. But anyways, we still have a good 12 laps to settle this here. And them 12 laps could be crucial. Toby fastest a lap, 1:25.1. Bilal trying to navigate his way around Jezza but failing. And there's Extra. One of the men who luckily survived relegation last season into F2. But then there is the man who's out of the race at the moment, and this AlphaTauri who failed to stay up. They are now F1 reserves, and as a result only racing when there's a vacancy. And then of course racing alongside myself and Sam, two former F1 drivers, two F1 drivers who are racing in F2. I don't do F1 anymore because I've retired, but you get the point. Well, Toby already out of DRS range, as you can see here. Extra down the inside of Ned, and he will hang on. He will hang on, but Ned will take it, and Extra backs out. And there's Toby, who is being run after by Ned, who is fending off Extra. Then Sam, who we see in view. DRS now enabled for these two wily foxes who are fighting for dear life. And then also these two who are dueling at the moment over a mere 5th position. But the big question is, who will come out where? And what will happen between now and lap 29 where the checkered flag falls. But anyways, Extra gaining. He has his rear wing open. He will come for Ned. Goes down the inside, and they've clipped. Extra's round. Extra is round. What on earth? That was massive. But man, oh man, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. And there's a safety car. Extra has retired, I believe, by crashing himself out. But now, Toby's gonna pit for softs. Yay! Well, that's an assumption, but as everyone, apart from the Merc, goes into the pits, you see the red wall coming on as Williams cleanly double stack because there's been no hold up. In comes Sam, getting them hards off and putting fresh softs on. Ned will follow through. Bilal will come out 5th, and then Jez is 6th. And now we see Mercedes leading. That is new in this race. But yeah, what an appearance. Well, safety car lights still on. And we will not get racing. We are just gonna wait another lap. Well, guys, whoever's in chat, vote for your driver of the day. Like, if I have to pick, I'll probably say Toby. Ned has just told me he don't know what happened about the incident between him and Extra. Apparently he just came alongside him and hit him. And Jezza has said he's definitely going to vote for Toby if we could vote. So I believe it will be him. A safety car will be in this lap, this time led by Royal Council. But when will the AI run? As it is of course AI. But who will it be? And of course, it will just be as hectic as ever, as Sam has dropped a place. When will Royal run? They're all ready to pounce here. And out of the final corner, and away they all go again. Toby into the lead. Ned goes down the inside. And they've touched. Toby's off. Ned loses the place to Jezza. And Bilal spun on the Merc. Absolute havoc on this restart. As Ned and Toby go down the inside. Ned overtakes for the lead here in Abu Dhabi. Lap 22 of 29. It's all to come still. Well, we are not getting enough action here, clearly. As Sam is now on the back of Jen. Well, was. But Toby lines up a move on Ned round the outside. And he will not get it yet. I was going to say he takes the lead, but Ned will hang on. Bilal Arsal has retired the car. But is it in a manner which will bring out a safety car? A bit like the last two. No, he will do it the safe way. But, yeah. There is a caution on the exit of turn 7. As the top 4 follow suit here onto lap 23. As you will see position change. Toby up 6, Ned up 4, Jez up 3, and Royal Council up 2, despite Royal Council being the AI. As Sam now getting ready to push up towards Jezza. He's going to gain. He's going to go to the inside. He's gone off for good measure. He will have to give the place back though due to going off. And there's been a look up by Toby, who is now going to try and repeat what he done last lap. This time, instead of the outside, he will go to the outside. Ned will try and push him wide. He will go deep. Toby will try and swing back through. but he'll just follow again. This race will be on for a while. As, yeah, there's Sam and Jezza on the inside. Sam goes, I will think twice and hang off. And Toby's gone for a miraculous move. This really is highlighting what he can do, as he claims the lead onto lap 24. Ned off again. Surprised he's not got a track limits penalty. And despite that, everyone in the top 4, all with DRS of one another, no matter how nail-bitingly close it is. But Jez has now fell out of Ned, and that will allow Sam to pursue a podium here, if he can hang on to DRS range. I don't think he managed. He does have the rear wing open, and you can see Williams, Ferrari, AlphaTauri, and then Williams, as Sam looked for the inside on Jezza. And Ned's going for it on the exit. He will get DRS now. Rear wing will open. He will move to Toby. Toby will basically let him by, and they will follow through. Sam looks for it on Jezza, just not able to do so yet. And you can just see the action going on here. The two Williams pushing like mad to gain one more place each, which will put them 1-3. As Toby will go for it on Ned. He will hang back though for the next DRS opportunity. When will the gift from heaven open up for him? And when I say that gift, I mean the overtake for the win. Yes, I mean the win, because let's be honest, he is going to win. He's been such a dominant force. Even when the racing is not serious, when he won the title in Monaco, where I wasn't there, he went on to come second. But then I believe after further investigation, he went on to win due to a penalty. But then either way, he will overtake Ned. Ned will now pull to the inside. Who's going to try and brake late? No. Sam and Jezza. Sam looking for it on Jezza, but Jezza will hang on. Ned now taking DRS and gliding down the straight. Sam also in the background trying to find a position. And Ned's gone off. He's hit Sam. No, not Sam, Toby, but Sam will overtake Jezza. Jezza will go back through. And yeah, there's Sam just behind Jezza now, as they are all about to enter lap 26 of 29. Laps definitely ticking away quickly, and Ned now falls short of DRS range on Toby. Could look like it's a race over now, as when last time Toby broke free, he whizzed off into the view, built a 13-second gap before the safety car. But that doesn't mean the fight for second, third and fourth is not over yet. Jezza currently holding on to third, but he's catching second. He's gone wide though. That will forfeit him some time, and Sam will now try and seek it as an opportunity to gain as much as he can. I think the tyres have gone. Ned's front wing is broken, he says, and that's possibly going to be the cause of a very feisty fight in order to win a podium spot for any of them three. But at the moment he will hang on over Jezza. Sam now within DRS once more. He's pushing, you can tell based off how much quicker he has been than almost everyone else through that corner. He is pushing to try and find that extra time. Honestly, I want to see a Williams one too, just as it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. But Jezza so close to breaking into DRS range of Ned, as Sam also trying to mirror what Jezza's trying to do. But still holding back. Sam's gone deep. Jezza trying to catch. All of their eyes set on silver or bronze here in Abu Dhabi. With 3 laps to go. Well, 2 laps and 2 sectors to go, to be more precise, for them. Well, there's no actual wheel-to-wheel action. We'll take a break and watch him. You know? Just to let him have a few corners of TV time. For, unfortunately, having to step out due to some urgent matters, which I will not enclose. Just as it's disrespectful, but yeah. Whatever happens for him, I wish him the best, cause yeah, it's gonna be a tough time for him, for sure. But anyways, Sam tries going for Jezza, tries getting that podium, and we will now go straight back to the fighting. It's all kicking off. It's all going to kick off. Jezza needs to get a wiggle on to kind of put pressure on Ned, and thus ease the pressure on Sam. As yeah, he will not be fighting Sam as heavy if he gets in DRS range of Ned. But for now, it looks like it'll just be Sam versus Jezza until Ned makes a mistake, which he seems to be prone of. As Jezza's now in DRS, Sam's fallen out. Man, this is going to be tight. For those who have stayed since lap 1, credit to you lot. Because I'm honestly getting tired myself. It just seems like too much action for me to talk. Yeah. Anyways, we're almost there. All of the top, well, 2nd to 4th, I was going to say top 4, but then Toby's 8 seconds off into the view. They're all within a second now. It's all going to unravel in 1 lap. It's a 1 lap showdown for each podium position. Who will get what here in Abu Dhabi pre-season? Who will get what? If I had to put my money on it, Ned 2nd, Sam 3rd, Jezza 4th. And that is not putting any preferences on anyone, because I am happy whatever way it goes. As Jezza's overtaken Ned, he will send it, and he will hang on. It may have just changed. Maybe Ned 4th. I think Sam's going to get a podium. I know him very well. He will not back down until he gets what he wants, and he wants a podium, I can assure you that. And anyways, Jezza currently hanging on to 2nd. What a drive he has had. He's probably shocked me and may have swayed my vote to him for drive of day. He fends to the inside. Ned's just swerved into him for good measure to gain the place. That's quite aggressive. And now, final attempt really for anyone to overtake. Sam will get the exit on Jezza. Jezza's gonna struggle. Sam's going to pull to the inside. I told you Sam wants a podium. And he will get it. As it will be P3. But can he do P2? It's very late. But Jezza overtakes. Jezza regains 3rd. What is going on here? Sam will... He sent it. He's forced Jezza off. Jezza's cut the next corner to hang on. That's gonna take some deep investigation after the session. But Ned, after Toby winning, Ned will get 2nd. Jezza 3rd for now. And Sam 4th. Wow. Just wow. That race was up in the air. I don't think there was a singular second where there wasn't any tension at all. They were just putting constant pressure. But now my watch is blowing up as our WhatsApp group starts exploding with rage from certain drivers, and exploding in celebration by others. But anyways, Toby, he wins about the 98th race of his 10-race career. Yes, that's a very big over-exaggeration, but since he's joined, he's not finished lower than second in like a proper race. The sprint, yeah, that was dodgy in Australia. He came 9th, but that was due to a late collision. Anyways, apart from that, he has won everything, or been on top 2 steps. But anyways, the pecking order: Toby, 47 minutes and 11 seconds race time, followed by Ned, and then Jezza, finally Sam, and then Royal Council, who comes 5th for Mercedes. Then Bilal Arsel and Extra Gamer both failed to finish. But for now, that will be the Cryptic Racing League. That will be your daily dose of pre-season. And we will see you on track tomorrow for the Australian Grand Prix. Goodbye.